this. Would you mind giving us a little bit of the background in how Beijing has indeed facilitated the lethal opioid over to the US?
So let's be clear that China has not been involved in exporting fentanyl as a finished product to the United States. But what we have seen is the products that can be used to make fentanyl, this very, very lethal opioid, has been exported as part of normal business to the United States, but also through third countries, which generally enter the United States. So the Trump administration, even in the first administration, the Biden administration tried this, and now the Trump administration has tried to stop these precursors from coming into the country to prevent them from being used to produce this final end product. Whether they can do this or not, I think this is an open question. I do think that probably will take a much more rigorous approach in terms of controlling these substances being exported on the Chinese side, but watching how third countries buy these products for different kinds of biochemical processes and how they may leak into the United States. Lastly, it's the United States that has to deal with the opioid crisis. That means investing in social welfare systems, investing in systems that will get Americans off these drugs. So it's a complicated picture, and I think the solution is not just banning the drugs, it's probably building a social welfare system that can get people away from these deadly drugs that are causing so much havoc in the United States.
Yes, and Stephen, you talk of havoc that fentanyl is causing in the US. What kind of issues is it plaguing US society with?
Well, it erodes away communities because fentanyl is apparently almost instantly addictive, and it creates the kinds of conditions that, sometimes they call them zombies, where they're no longer functioning members of society, and the desire to get these drugs becomes overwhelming, and as a result, they can't work, they can't engage in the normal activities that, for example, you and I engage in, Thomas, and it erodes communities from within. It's a malignant cancer that really needs to be taken care of. Again, I think that there is no quick solution to this problem. Banning the precursors to get into the country is a good start, but ultimately this is about treatment, social welfare programs, building stronger families to prevent people from falling into these opiate traps that are so destructive to countries that are facing opiate crises.